Problem 8. 2 years ago, Pete was 3 times as old as his cousin Claire. Let's assume that in the present day, right, we have two things. Pete is, let's say, X years old, and let's assume that Claire is going to be Y years old, right? So that's old and old. So now, 2 years ago, each of them unaged by X minus 2, or minus 2. So 2 years ago, Pete was 3 times as old as Claire, so that's Y minus 2, right? The minus 2 represents 2 years ago. And then 2 years before that, so 2 years before the 2 years ago, right, Pete was 4 times as old. So X minus 2 is, Pete was 4 times as old. So 4 of Y minus 2 minus 2. In how many years would the ratio to age be 2 to 1? So basically, X plus N over Y plus N, right, must eventually be equal to 2 over 1. But let's not consider that first. Let's just, solve for this. So this becomes what? X minus 2 is equal to 3y minus 6. This becomes X minus 4 is equal to 4y minus 4, which is equal to 4y minus 16. So X minus 4y is the same thing as negative 12. And we also know that X minus 3y is the same thing as negative 4. Subtract this with this, which becomes y is equal to 8. If y is equal to 8, that means X is equal to, X is going to be equal to 3 times 8 minus 6 plus 2. Right? So that's 24, right? And that is minus 4, so that's equal to 20. So that means at the present moment, X, or Pablo, is going to be, Pete rather, is going to be 20 years old, and Claire is going to be 8 years old. Now, in how many years? Well, 20 plus n over 8 plus n must give 2. So that means 20 plus n is equal to 16 plus 2n, and therefore n must be equal to 4. So in 4 years, there will be 2 to 1, and therefore your final answer would be answer choice B.